cannot imagine the thoughts that I've been having. Like, give me your time, open your eyes, I'll show you the way. I'll be the light, girl, don't you ever think you got it figured out. I've been talking big, I can back it up, let me show you how. Just a simple touch, I can make you smile.
Literally, the only way you get kidnapped if you was clucking bullshit. Just saying. So, online. This bitch is online.
When I was 18, I only just recently got out of a relationship with a significant other.
Right.
And I wanted to see other people. I took up online dating on this app that I don't want to name.
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with this generation. That's the first thing that popped into her mind, in her head, in her no Adidas head-ass head. She thought about online instead of old-fashioned way, in person. That was the first thing that popped into her head was some bullshit. Talking about some online.
I never told my parents about my previous relationship, or the guys that I talked to online, so they know nothing about this story.
I felt like they should.
But I still need to tell them one day. Anyway, within a short period of time, I received lots of messages from guys. Most of them were perverts, or just didn't catch my attention, until a cute guy messaged me. I forgot his name, so we'll just call him Justin. Justin was around 23 years old at the time. When he messaged me, he told me how attractive I was and showered me with affection and romantic text messages. I was naive at the time, so I was awed and blushed when he told me all that. We started to get to know each other. He was living in Canada, and I was a Polish girl living in the United States. We had a few hobbies in common, and we both went to college. I was studying to be a police officer to get an associate's degree, and he was going to university to get a bachelor's degree.
Really? Was he?
Then, eventually, his messages started to make me uncomfortable.
Oh, straight up?
He said that he preferred white girls over Asian girls.
Fucking racist. I'm lying. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Hey, whatever you want, whatever you like, whatever you want to fuck, that's on you. Not me. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying.
He always wanted to have sex with a white girl.
What?
He asked me if I was still a virgin, and even though I felt uncomfortable, I said yes. He started talking to me sexually, and I didn't like it, but I complied.
Say no, bitch.
Then he asked me if I could visit him sometime in Canada, even though I just met him a couple days ago. Living with my parents in a strict Polish household, I told him that I couldn't because of that. He then argued that I was an adult and I could make my own decisions, which was true, but as a Polish person, you still have to listen to your parents even though you're an adult. Of course, I did tell him that I lived in the United States, but I didn't tell him exactly where I live. He then asked me if I lived in XYZ town in XYZ state. I was shocked when he asked this because I never told him exactly where I lived, and
that's that fucking bullshit. It's that online shit, bro. Like, I don't know how motherfuckers be doing it. You can just put your online, you can just put like your first name. Before you know it, they got your middle, last name. They got your mama name, they got father name. They know where you live, the job, your childhood best friend. If you got the herpes, they know all of that, bro. Like, that's crazy. And it's, man, you better close up them walls.
On my profile, I did not give out my location, so
See?
I have no idea how he found out about that.
See what I'm talking about?
I lied to him and said that I didn't, but he said I was lying, and I confessed. Then he asked me for my address, but I refused to give it to him. He got angry and said that everyone gave their address out, which of course I knew wasn't true. I then blocked him, but the story doesn't end there.
Oh.
A few weeks later, I heard that in my neighborhood, there was a break-in. 2 men broke into a house, but they didn't steal anything. Instead, they might have been looking for someone. My heart jumped when I heard this. Justin was looking for me.
But it's still that.
A couple houses later, and they gave up. I waited a while later, and I have not heard about anything like this again. I dread to think what might have happened if Justin found the right house in my neighborhood and kidnapped me.
You would have got raped. That's crazy, bro. Damn, that's. Why did the door open like that? Why did her door open like that? See, that's that bullshit I'm talking about. Like, people say fucking up. It's like once you fuck up, it just happens over and over and over again. Like it keeps on going like a fucking train. Like it doesn't stop. What you mean? You don't know what? Yeah, you don't know what would happen if he would have came in. He would have forced yourself on you, and he would have went deep inside. Why did your door open like that? That makes me think that nothing in your house was locked. Hey, Mima.
Hey, babe.
And that your parents was on some, some bull. Even though I'm I'm a man of age, is it weird that I still don't feel comfortable cursing in front of, like, grandma, grandfather, mom, dad, aunt, uncle? I can do it, in front of my cousins. All right, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, that's why I am very iffy about putting certain information online, because people can just put 2 and 2 together and then before you know it, that person is over your house and they about to do something to you. But I was all on her. She was straight bullshitting, and the parents were, because the parents gave birth to a fucking bullshitter, to a fucking fucky. I think I just made up a word. A fucky. I just made that up. A fucky. Alright, so a fucky is someone that just basically, it's in the word. That fucks up all the time. That stay bullshitting all the time. You call that person a fucky. Or for my younger audience, a clucky. But if you don't mind cursing, a fucky. I just made that up. Hey, so if you ever hear somebody say fucky, that bitch came from me. I don't care what the fuck they talking about. Fucky, 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 fucky. I'm gonna start using that shit. Yep. Bow. Boom, 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 boom. I'm done. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.